Navigating friendship when you have ADHD can be so triggering, but it doesn't have to be. And in today's video, I want to share a tip with you to be able to reduce some of that rejection sensitivity. First, we need to understand that our nervous system is constantly detecting any hint of rejection or abandonment from those people that we want to keep close. And in doing so, what it will get you to do is to put on a mask, to perform, overgive, check in, do all the things you can to keep people close. It has made a rule or a belief here to say, okay, when people stay close, I am safe. And this rule was created based on times in the past where you may have been abandoned and that hurt really, really was deep. To avoid that, it's now set a rule here like, okay, whatever I can do to avoid that rejection, that abandonment, I need to do what I can to keep people close. And the problem with this, especially with ADHD, sometimes we will actually dial up the drama to get people's attention, again, to get people to come close. And this now puts us in a bit of a vicious cycle here where we're overgiving, we're performing, we're avoiding rejection. It can be quite unhealthy and really dial up that anxiety, right? You start to wonder, okay, what's wrong with me? How do I get things back on track? What can I do to feel calm, get a good night's sleep? But of course, all of this started from that nervous system constantly on the lookout for that rejection, that abandonment. And of course, that started from the whole belief and the idea that, okay, space is a problem. We need to keep people close. So here, we need to have a look at what we can do to start to shift that belief, to be able to create some space in that nervous system, to recognize it's okay for there to be space, for people to take their time to respond, for people to go on holiday. You know, there's trust here, there's strength, there's confidence that people will return. And I don't know about you, but those people that have that level of confidence radiate that magnetism where it's like, cool, I want to be friends with her. Of course, friendship also does include, talking about your issues, talking about real life problems. But at the end of the day, there's this mutual collaboration and understanding like, yeah, okay, we want each other in our lives, not we need each other in our lives. When you think about the idea about your friends, also want you to think about the type of metaphor that you have when it comes to friendships. Our ADHD minds really work well when we question our reality and our associations, and metaphors go hand in hand with this. So when you think about your friends, do you like to be like two peas in a pod? Maybe you prefer to be like soldiers, shoulder to shoulder, battling life together. Think about the way that your metaphor, your beliefs are about what it means to have close friendships. And now consider what would that be like if that friendship was had more spacious, more like two butterflies, shining out their wings, plenty of space to fly and coming back to coming back to that beautiful nature. When we think about, okay, why are we needing to be so close, shoulder to shoulder? Why are we needing to keep people so close to ensure, our anxieties at bay, to be able to reduce the problems? We need to have a look at our beliefs here about connection. We need to have a look at our beliefs here about safety with space. Because when there is space for people to breathe, to expand, to go do the things they want to do, and then they come back to you with their incredible stories, it's like, yes, this is amazing. So again, if you've got rejection sensitivity, definitely been there on my own path. I know exactly what that's like with the overwhelm and the spiraling and the rumination, what's wrong with me. But again, have a look at what you're instinctively doing, your instinctive needs, and where they've come from in relation to, okay, people left in the past. But that doesn't mean I still need to play out that childlike need for, okay, what can I do to keep people close? Overgive, overcompensate. As a grown up now, it's like, yeah, I get to actually expand my wings, go find my people, and come in with that calm nervous system that's like, yeah, head held high. I feel really good about myself. And when you're feeling good, the people around you also have permission to come back to feeling good. So it's a win-win either way. I really do hope that this helps because I know that there is a lot of noise in our nervous system. There's a lot of chaos. How do I solve a lot of these things? If you work with the way your mind is already working, like within the metaphor side of things, you can look at how you're constructing the problem and also how you can construct the solution. I'm Claire Chancellor, and I look forward to talking to you in the next one. Bye.